Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 23rd of October, 2025. We're using the Sawyer's Redo Tarot for our message today. We have the sun and the moon both in Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. It's your season now. And then, of course, we have our retrogrades going on. Neptune, Saturn, Chiron, Uranus. I think that covers them all. All right, let's see what's on offer in the energy atmosphere. Our first two cards. What are our gifts today? Where do we start? King of Cups. Nice. Leading with our heart. Heart, mind, coherence, soulful presence. Perfect. Taking action in our divine masculine energy. Taking action on our intuition as well. So what a great combo there. Intuitive action. How long have we been talking about that? Quite a while. Paired with, nice, the Chariot. The Chariot has been featuring pretty prominently in the readings lately. I'm glad to see it again, and I'm glad to see it right there with the King of Cups because this is dynamic movement. Number 7 out of the major arcana, heaven touches earth here. So isn't it great to be leading with our hearts? Our intuitive hearts at that. So there can be more than one option, more than one direction. And what I'm feeling is that we have projects. I'm going to stick with projects. We have more than one going at this time. More than one area of focus. So we may feel pulled in two different directions. However, we're still taking dynamic movement forward. We may pause, we may hesitate for a moment as we garner our gains, and we may spend a little bit of our energy on one aspect of a project before switching gears to the next step of a different project. Regardless, I feel like it's all coming together for us because it's led by our heart. Let's see where it's all going. Right into the Six of Wands, another card we've seen a lot of. Sixes are all about harmony, and this one's about victory, success, homecoming to one's own heart space. So I feel a reorganization of energy here in these first three cards, and we're being really successful about it because we've been pretty serious about, serious without being dour, let's put it that way. We've been pretty serious about our vision, our dream, our manifestation season, which has been ongoing for a while, and it's really ramped up right now. Super high manifestation energy in the atmosphere, and we're taking advantage of it. So I like the momentum here. Middle of the reading. Sweet. The details matter. There is the Knight of Pentacles. Now we have swift moving energy in the Chariot, and we have what appears to be diverging projects. However, in the divergence of our projects, we're creating an opportunity for everything to weave together beautifully, and that's where the details matter. And I feel like this Knight is, looking out over the landscape. So what is this Knight looking at? The Devil. Perfect. Because that's us being present with our programming, the things we've shackled ourselves to. And that could be as simple as looking at our way of being. Why do we do what we do? What are we emulating something? Or have we just been taught to do some of our life in the way that we're doing it? And does that serve? The details matter here because, we're moving in heart-mind coherence. We are occupying our soulful presence in a major way. So we're going to, that could be the divergence of our own project path here with the Chariot. We could be looking at programming, and we could be looking at what we're capable of creating. And if we're shackled to something, we could be limiting ourselves. So we're staying awake, aware, and alert for any situation that is devil related. Habits, behaviors, again, programming. Next set, 3 cards. What do we have? Ace of Cups, gorgeous energy there. Aces take the sting out of challenging cards nearby, and that's what this devil is. He presents a challenge when he shows up in the reading, though it's neutralized by this ace. Why? Because we're in heart-mind coherence, soulful presence. So we can be a great witness to anything that, reveals itself to us in our own programming. And oftentimes we're the last to know. Because it's so second nature to us to be a certain way, to think a certain way, to do things a certain way. And those certainties may create a limiting field of vision. So we're going to take a peek at that gently, lovingly, and make adjustments. Ace of Cups followed by the moon. Wow, yeah, look at that. Seeing things in a new light, a different light, borrowed light even of the sun. And remember, we're still under the influence, a pretty potent influence of the eclipse season. And we've just entered Scorpio season. So we're going to be going into our depths now. And that's one of the blessings of Scorpio energy, is that we will go deep in our journey. And we are going to put our attention on what matters most and how we can create the greatest yield on our investment of our energy for our manifestation. So we're bringing all of our success, all of our self-mastery, all of our heart-mind coherence, soulful presence. So programming and limitation will be revealed to us. And what are we going to do about that? Well, we're going to bring more love in the Ace of Cups. We're going to look at things differently through the energy of the moon and our intuition. And then the final card in this set is nice. Another knight, the Knight of Cups. We continue onward with our Ace of Cups. Gorgeous. Nothing is slowing us down here. We're keeping the momentum. And notice, other than the Chariot, really, we're all marching onward here. We're looking to our horizon. So we're paused a bit by the devil's energy so that we can make amendments, make adjustments to the journey, and then carry on. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. How's the universe helping us out behind the scenes? Nine of Pentacles, self-sovereign energy. Sweet. We're not looking outside ourselves for answers. We're going within. And we have more than enough to spare and share for our journey. Next, another ace. Ace of Swords, brilliant clarity, everlasting strength. And I feel the energy of enduring strength here. As I said, there's just no stopping us. We're continuing on no matter what, not even when it comes to the devil energy where we see our habits and behaviors. This only gives us pause so that we can elevate our energy, elevate our frequency, and shift gears. Nice. Right into the Seven of Wands. This happened recently, maybe even in yesterday's reading. 6 and 7 of Wands are here. Beautiful, because this is us blazing our trail. This is us being our own champion. And if ever there's a card where you see someone gathering up their energy for a full charge, this is it. Now, I know that others speak about the Seven of Wands as a very defensive card. And if we throw our defenses up in front of the devil, then we maintain limitation. And that's not what we're up to. We're taking the 7 in the Chariot, the 7 here in the Wands, and bringing heaven to earth within ourselves and getting fired up about our journey of love, bliss, joy, and happiness on overflow. Next. Yeah, because we're building something that stands the test of time. There's that beautiful 3 of Pentacles. This is all about building our legacy of happiness. Oh, nice. How awesome is that? There's the Tower. Now, not a card to be freaking out over either. Look at that next card. I'm going to take it because it's the 8 of Cups, and that's the eclipse season card. A quest is beckoning because the Hermit's right underneath that. So we'll take that too. The Tower. This is an old foundation that cannot support this 3 of Pentacles legacy of happiness that is being built in the now to stand the test of time. So the old has to fall, and that's what the Devil card's all about. And we're glad to see it, glad to witness it, recognize it, and do something about it. And we are. That's the quest that beckons. Look at this. See, here's in the Eight of Cups, the character under the eclipse is moving onward. 8 is the number of the self. So we are choosing to move onward. And where does the 8 walk to? Right into the 9 of Cups, right? Dreams come true, wishes fulfilled. And here's the lantern holding the light of the sun and the moon, or the light of the eclipse. Ooh, strange, right? Because usually that indicates darkness. However, this is a lantern we hold up in the darkness where we can see some of this habitual devil energy and bring our beautiful Ace of Cups to this and the foundation that it stands upon, while we build something else that truly does support our love, bliss, and happiness. Gorgeous energy there, folks. Keep doing what you're doing. Angel answers. Put a question to the deck if you have one. Let it confirm the reading. Or be a fresh message. And then we have communicate clearly. One of my favorites in Angel Answers here. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And don't be vague about it. Especially when it comes to your manifestation. If you're vague, you're going to get vague, kind of half-assed results, right? The situation will improve, most especially if you're speaking clearly, making nice, strong I am statements. I am is creative. I feel is validating. So if you got to validate something that rises up off that devil card, do it. Or that rises out of the tower as you tear it down, do it. Validate yourself and stay focused on your I ams. Next. Listen to your intuition, let go, and don't stop. All coming out together. Don't quit, keep going, do what you're doing, as I said moments ago, and stay tuned to your intuition, because it's communicating clearly with you. And now it's up to you to communicate all of that clearly to the world at large. Final word, angels and ancestors. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? How fitting. We have the autumn card. Release the old and rest. And then we have also coming with it, the lady. This is like seeing the Empress again. Enjoy rewards. Excuse me. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. You're reaping your rewards in the now. You're harvesting those and planting seeds for the oncoming seasons of your life. How beautiful is that? Peace, love, joy, happiness to each and every one of you. Thank you as always for being here. Namaste.